Howdy folks, welcome to Brain Rotters. We got a new trailer today of Marvel showcasing the rest of what our What If series has to offer us. So we got to talk about all of the Easter eggs in this mid-season trailer, so please stay with me throughout this breakdown. We got a lot of ground to cover. So the trailer predominantly sticks to what we have seen already, but the first shot we haven't seen is of King T'Chaka, T'Challa's father, who is Black Panther before the Black Panther we know. I think this comes from tomorrow's What If episode at 6 with Killmonger storming Wakanda by force in 2008, meaning T'Chaka would only be in his last years of being Black Panther. The glass is shattered behind T'Chaka, meaning we could see Klaue in this episode too, and have this episode show the siege of Wakanda where Klaue blew through a point in Wakanda to get vibranium. We get more of Black Widow coming down on some Ultron bots from the Ultron episode where Ultron successfully becomes a Vision and wasn't thwarted in time by the Avengers, thus dropping Sokovia and ending the world. There's also this episode where we see Tony snap his fingers just like from Endgame. It even looks like they are still on the Avengers compound that got leveled. So when he snaps his fingers, we might see something different happen, meaning Tony not only used the stones to wipe out Thanos' army, but to use them for something else, for what I don't know. Maybe that's the lead into what kicks off the Multiversal Heroes episode where everyone comes together. Personally, I think it's the Contest of Champions where the Grandmaster and the Collector take heroes and villains alike and put them in their own teams and pit them against each other in Civil War fashion. That's what I think anyway. Also, is Captain Carter wearing a dark version of her outfit like Cap wore in Captain America the Winter Soldier? That means that Peggy Carter is transported from the opening scene of Winter Soldier. Remember from the ending of episode 1, saw Nick Fury and Hawkeye recruit her just like Nick did to Cap when he came out of the ice. So she's on the Avengers and has experienced everything. We actually see Party Thor and Doctor Strange Supreme teaming up in that Multiversal Heroes event. The fact that Thor mentions zombies being a great idea means that the characters are now aware that there is a multiverse, and it seems like the characters are trying to fix it and close gaps, but that's my guess. Throughout the What If mid-season trailer, it shows all these character cards that I think will tease the return of all these different characters, and it's a lot. But what's interesting is that they tease the return of the character and show which version will be coming back, and the one that caught my eye is Hulk, and it's the Hulk from the Zombies episode, which means he survives his encounter with Scarlet Witch, and we might get a nice close to that zombie story that we all want. We then get another trailer shot of Killmonger marching into Wakanda with the Stark Industries version of the Hammer Tech drones from Iron Man 2, part of tomorrow's episode 6. The trailer reveals that Bucky will be back, and of course we all have been theorizing that he is alive and survived the launching that Scarlet Witch zombie gave him. Hey, you made it this far, you might as well subscribe if you're new, as well as hitting that bell for notifications so you don't miss another video just like this one. We actually have a little more clarification on Party Thor. Party Thor's episode will be what if Hela had smacked Thor out of the Bifrost before Loki, and thus landing on Sakaar a few weeks earlier than Loki. Unlike in Ragnarok, when Loki was the one who got smacked out of the Bifrost by Hela, arrived a few weeks before Thor. So this time around, it will be Thor who becomes a party animal with Korg, the Grand Master, the assistant of the Grand Masters, the Asgardians, Skrulls, the yellow robot women from Guardians 2, and Mantis, it seems. We also get a trailer shot of Captain Marvel fired up and overcharged, which could be from any episode, but likely the one where we get a reenactment of the ending events of Endgame. There's more on tomorrow's What If episode 6 where Shuri and Pepper are working together. The only reason why I think Pepper is in Wakanda is to fight against Tony and Killmonger. For her, it's personal because Tony has become a warmonger with Killmonger. Pepper wants to fight. You can see that Ronin, the Endgame version of Hawkeye, is shooting at something, likely the Chitauri in the reenactment of the ending events of Endgame, where Hawkeye gets stuck in the underground tunnels of the Avengers compound. We get more of Party Thor fighting Ultron bots, and then we finally see the continuation of Ego and Peter from the ending of What If episode 2, and of course, Ego is using Peter as a battery like he did in Guardians 2 when Peter refused to join Ego. You can see that Hawkeye is likely dead in this Ultron universe because Nat is using his bow, which can make us predict that she is likely the only Avenger standing in the Ultron conflict. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you all for the massive support. Let me know what your thoughts are on the mid-season trailer. What do you think will happen when Tony snaps his fingers? What will be different in this universe? Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.